Welcome to Learning is Fun. Hello everyone. This is Devoshmita Sharkar. Today I am going to start with a new topic which is Rabindranath Tagore. So let's begin. Rabindranath Tagore was born on 7th May 1861 and died on 7th August 1941. He was also known by his pen name Bhanu Singha Thakur Bhonita and also known by his sobriquets Gurudev, Kavi Guru and Vishwa Kavi or Vishwakavi. Was a polymath, poet, musician, artist and Ayurveda researcher from the Indian subcontinent. So see that Rabindranath Tagore was a polymath, was a poet, was a musician, was an artist and also was an Ayurveda researcher. Okay, now I want to tell that in Bengalis call Rabindranath Tagore as Rabindranath Thakur. Okay, so let's continue. He reshaped Bengali literature and music as well as Indian art with contextual modernism in the late 19th and early 20th century. Author of profoundly sensitive, fresh and beautiful verse of Gitanjali, he became in 1913 the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. Tagore's poetic songs were viewed as spiritual and martial. However, this elegant prose and magical poetry remain largely known outside Bengal. He is sometimes referred to as the Bard of Bengal. So see. Now we'll go to the next slide. In this slide, we will know the family history of Rabindranath Tagore. So let's see. The original surname of Tagores were Kusari. Many of us don't know this, okay? So, no. The original name of the Tagores or the Tagore family was Kushari. They were Rahi Brahmins and originally belonged to a village named Kush in the district named Burdwan in West Bengal. Ravindra biographer Prabhat Kumar Mukhopadhyay wrote in the second page of the first volume of his book named Rabindra Jivani or Rabindra Sahitya Prabeshika. Again I am repeating Rabindra Jivani or Rabindra Sahitya Prabeshika. That the Kusharis were the descendants of Deen Kushari, the son of Bhatta Narayana. Deen was granted a village named Kush in Burdwan Zilla by Maharaja Kshitishura. He became his chief and came to be known as Kushari. So, this thing we don't know. Or many of us know that also. So we have seen. Now we'll go to the next page or next slide. Now we'll know Shantiniketan made by Rabindranath Tagore. We all know that there is a architecture that was made by Rabindranath Tagore which is named as Shantiniketan. So let's see. It's a very big one, but we will see it. In 1901, Tagore moved to Shantiniketan to found an ashram with a marble-floored prayer hall, the mandir and experimental school, groves of trees, gardens, a library. There his wife and two of his children died. Very sad, but what we will do. His father died in 1905. He received monthly payments as part of his inheritance and became from the Maharaja from Tripura. Sales of his family's jewellery, his seaside bungalow in Puri, and a derisory 2,000 rupees in book royalties. He gained Bengali and foreign readers alike. He published Navyada in 1901 and Khaya in 1906 and translated poems into free verse. In 1913, Tagore learned he had won that year's Nobel Prize in Literature. The Swedish Academy appreciated the idealistic and for Westerners accessibly nature of a small biography translated material focused on the 1912 Gitanjali Song Offerings, which is known as Song Offerings in English. He was awarded a knighthood by King George V in the 1915 birthday honors, but Tagore renounced it after the 1919 Jallianwala Bagh massacre. So, in this point of sight, we can tell that Rabindranath Tagore was a freedom fighter. He didn't fought for our country physically, but have wrote many poems, many novels, and even renounced the knighthood renounced the awarded a knighthood by King George in 1915 birthday honors. Excuse me, he renounced that also. So see that Rabindranath Tagore was also a freedom fighter. Yes, we can tell. Okay, let's continue. Renouncing the knighthood, the Tagore wrote in a letter addressed to Lord Chelmsford, then the British Viceroy of India, the disproportionate severity of the punishments inflicted upon the unfortunate people and the methods of carrying them out, we are convinced, are without parallel in the history of civilized governments. See, then comes the time has come when badges of honor make out shame, glaring in the incongruous context of humiliation, and I, for my part, wish to stand shorn of all special distinctions by the side of my countrymen. Okay, now we'll move to the next slide. Works of Rabindranath Tagore, we should know, and we all know also, but known mostly for his poetry, Tagore wrote novels, essays, short stories, travelogues, dramas, and thousands of songs. Of Tagore's prose, his short stories are perhaps most highly regarded. He is indeed credited with originating the Bengali language version of his genre. We all know that the national anthem, which is Jana Gana Mana, was written by Rabindranath Tagore only, and the national anthem of Bangladesh, which is, I think, most probably. So the national anthem I remember the national anthem of Bangladesh, which is Amar Sonar Bangla, was written by Rabindranath Tagore. We all know that, but I am giving the information that for those who don't know. Okay, let's continue. He is indeed credited with originating the Bengali language version of the genre. His works are frequently noted for their rhythmic, optimistic, and lyrical nature. Such stories mostly borrow from the lives of common people. Tagore's non-fiction grappled with history, linguistics, and spirituality. He wrote autobiographies also. His travelogues, essays, and lectures were compiled into several volumes, including Europe, Jatri Patro, Letters from Europe, and Manusher Dharmo, The Religion of Man. His brief chat with Einstein note on the nature of reality is included as an appendix to the latter. On the occasion of Tagore's 150th birthday, an anthology titled Kalanukromic Robindra Rachana Bali. Kalanukromic Robindra Rachana Bali. Of the total body of his works is currently being published in Bengali in chronological order. This includes all versions of each work and fills about 80 volumes. In 2011, the Harvard University Press collaborated with Vishwa Bharati University, or in English we call it Vishwa Bharati University, to publish the Essential Tagore, the largest anthology of Tagore's work available in English. It was edited by Fakhrul Alam and Radha Chakraborty and marks the 150th anniversary of Tagore's birth. Okay. Now we go to next slide. We will know the awards won by Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore won Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913. We all know, for Gitanjali. And Rabindranath Tagore was the first Indian to win the Nobel Prize. You all know that also. British crowned Rabindranath Tagore with the Knight title in 1915, but after the incident of Jallianwala Bagh, Rabindranath Tagore refused to keep Knight title further in 1919 to protest the terror. In 1930, paintings of Rabindranath Tagore was exhibited in Paris and London. Later in 1930, Rabindranath Tagore wrote Oxford during his stay at Birmingham. Rabindranath Tagore was the co-founder of Durtingen Hall School in Japan. Wow. I think many of us don't know this, but many of us don't know, and many of us know that also. Okay, let's continue. Indian Postage Department showed their tribute to Rabindranath Tagore on 7th May 1961 when a stamp released in the name of Rabindranath Tagore. So let's go to we will know the poetry, short stories, letters, musical drama, lectures, novels also in this slide. So let's see. 1877, Bhikarini, the beggar woman or the beggar girl. Short story 1977 to 1978 for 1 year, Koruna or Karuna. Poetry I'm very sorry, it will be 1877 to 1878. He wrote Koruna or Karuna. Of poetry, he wrote in 1978 that Kabhi Kahini or the Kabhi Karini, the tale of the poet. In letters, in 1979, he wrote Europe Probashir Patro, letter from an expatriate in Europe, letters of a sojourner in Europe, letters of a visitor to Europe, letters of exile in Europe. Then we'll know the poetry again. 1890, Banag Fool, The Flowers of the Woods. Musical drama 1881, Valmiki Pratibha, The Genius of Valmiki. Lecture 1881, Sangit O Bhab, or Sangit O Bhab, music and feeling. In poetry again, 1881, very sorry, it will be 1881, you can see only Shondha Songit, evening songs. Poetry 1881, Prabhat Songit or morning songs. Drama 1881, Rudra Chandra or Rudra Chanda. Musical drama 1882, Kal Mrigaya or Fatal Hunt. Novel in 1883, Bow Thakur Ranir Hath on the Young Queen's Market. There are more, but here I've given only some. Okay. So with this we came to the end of our video. So thank you. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to comment in the comment section below. So bye for now. Stay home, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this.